Hey there, Sophia. Lydia here. I'm going to walk through the steps with regards to the question you had on hand. Hopefully you were able to create at least a rough sketch diagram of what it is that you're looking for in solving this problem. Quick overview. You mentioned Resha's garden, which is triangular in shape, that one of the sides is known to have a length of 10 meters, and that the angle measures on either end of that side is 58 degrees as well as 44 degrees. So you're tasked with figuring out how much fence is required to enclose this triangular space. Thing is, we're going to just do this in 3 simple steps to find that answer, and it'll be very straightforward. Okay, first step is going to be figuring out that missing angle measure. Second step is going to be figuring out the lengths of our 2 sides, which we can do using law of sines. And then third is going to be adding those side measures up. So the 10 meters along with the 2 that we find, and that will be the perimeter, AKA the amount of fence needed to enclose the space. Okay, so a couple quick things. One, I am going under the assumption that when you wrote in 580 and 440 for the question, that the 0 was your attempt at doing the degree symbol. Totally okay if it didn't work out. The degree symbol is just simply created by doing some shortcut keys on your keyboard, or you can do a copy paste or just Google search for degree symbol and you can pull it that way. Okay, so next is, law of sines is very straightforward. We're going to take the values, plop them in, and then just get exactly what we need. Okay. So first up is figuring out the angle measure of this guy, A. All 3 angle measures, of course, in a triangle are 180 degrees. So with the 58 degrees and the 44 degrees, we're looking at that angle measure to be 78 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in. There we go. All right. And if it does not want to cooperate, no worries. Oh my word. I'm so done with this thing. Just do it faster each and every time. Hey there, Sophia. Hope you're well. Lydia here. We're going to walk through the question that you posted with a couple of assumptions, mainly being that when you wrote 440 and 580 for the angle measures, I'm assuming that you weren't sure of how to make the degree symbol. Totally okay. I'm going to show you really quick and easy how to make that symbol when you're typing it. And then, of course, the actual question at hand, which is Risha's garden. It has a triangular shape. You know that the length of one of the sides is 10 meters, and that, here we go, and that the angle measures on either end or either ends of that one side are 58 degrees and 44 degrees respectively. Okay, so with that, then you're determining how much fence is needed to enclose the entire space. It's a 3-step process, right? Step 1 is figure out the angle measure that's missing here. Then step 2 is figuring out the length of the 2 unknown sides. We have law of sines to help us with that, which will make it really quick and easy. Then once we have that, we can add up all 3 sides, so the 10 meters and then our 2 sides. That'll give us the perimeter, aka the amount of fence required to enclose this space. So let's go ahead and dive on in, right? So with the angle measure that's here, of course, all 3 angles in a triangle are going to add up to 180 degrees. So that means this top angle measure with the 58 and the 44 is going to be 78 degrees. And I'll show you real quick how we can type that in. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to just put in 78, and then I'm going to use my Alt key. I'm on a laptop that has a number keypad. I hold down Alt key, I do 0176, and there we go. And it types in that symbol for me when it wants to cooperate. There it is. Okay, so there it is. You can also do a Google search for degree symbol, copy and paste, and just do it that way too. Either way, we're covered. 78 degrees. Okay, so this same 78 degrees, we're going to use it over here in law of sines. Okay. Law of sines, of course, says that you take the sine of an angle measure and you can divide it by the length of the opposite side, and it's going to be proportional for all three sides and respective angles for that same triangle. Okay, so in this case, we've got sine of 78. I'll type this real quick, over 10, because that is our meters over there. And that's going to be equal to, for example, sine of, here we go, 58. There we go. And we're going to do that over side C. Okay. So when we do this process, we find that the length of side C is going to be 8.67. Okay, so you're going to do your whole cross multiply, divide, all the good stuff. Okay, so that's going to be 8.67 meters. Right. When we go through and do the same process with our remaining side that's unknown, we're going to do sine of 44. Make that nice and big. Okay, and then have it over B. Again, the great thing with law of sines is that this side doesn't need to change, just stays sitting pretty. Okay, so then when we do this process with sine of 44, looking for this missing side, that's how we determine it has a length of 7.1 meters. Right? Awesome. Okay, so now we have the lengths of our three sides. So now we have the lengths of these three sides. We just simply add up those values together. This is 10 meters. There we go. Okay, so we've got 10 meters here. We've got 7.1 meters there, 8.67 there. And when we add them all together, it's going to give you 25.78 meters. So just that fast, we have our answer. I hope this process was helpful for you. If you have any additional questions, know that this is a great space to hop on, and we are happy to help you out. Happy mathing.